Okay, what's up, folks? So this is gonna be a new video series that we're gonna be doing because the wipe just is happening today. It's supposed to be live at 10 a.m. It is currently 9:23 a.m. on the East Coast, and I woke up about I don't know an hour ago, a little less, and going over the patch notes, and let's go over them together. All right, the first things first: the new factory rework. It appears that there are going to be new tasks. There are going to be uh, improved AI, which, in my opinion, the AI on Factory is kind of has always been kind of buggy, where like you could always like lure them to like one section of the map. Specifically, the part where you would go get the letter on the dead body. You could like lure a group of them into the corner and just farm them there. There's new spawns for PMCs and scavs, which is going to be interesting to explore and figure out. Um, what else? There's going to be crosswalks at dead end locations. So I'm going to say that that probably means where there weren't dead ends before, the new underground or above ground is now going to be, you're going to be able to get past or through those areas. Some areas of the plant cellar connects all four workshops have been expanded. Added an outdoors area around the plant. See, now that's significant in my opinion, because if there's an outdoor area, that means they added actual like space to the map, not just like took the map as it already was, where um, you have the entire dimensions of the map. They actually added a new area, like a brand new area to the map. So I was watching Pesley's video and Nice Guys, and they both were talking about um, that there might be an additional PMC spawn. So instead of 6, 7, maybe possibly 8, which would be really cool because that means 5-mans aren't gonna run the map anymore. So you could have a 5-man and then a group of 3, or group of 2 or 1, or 2 groups of 4, which would be really interesting. Um, the top thing is just like the general geometry and texture. So I'm looking forward to this. I've never really been a huge fan of Factory as a main location of as a place that I enjoy going to. It has its moments, but this should definitely make it better for both new and uh, veteran players. Partisan is crazy because he isn't just gonna hunt bad karma PMCs. Which, how do you determine what a bad karma PMC is? Uh, but however, he works with Jaeger, uh, and he believes that honorless players, which I believe is where the karma aspect comes into it, that he's gonna hunt them down. Same with scavs. So they had it scav karma before, so you now not want to, you don't want to have bad scav karma at all. Like there's no reason to. There's no reason to go around killing AI scavs as a scav player, like shoot players at all. Like it not just detrimentally hurts you overall throughout the game. He's supposed to be stealthy. He doesn't have guards. He's by himself, and he appears on wooded areas. So woods, shoreline, maybe reserve, and then if he appears at customs at all, it's going to be in that one area by the power lines, like in between the checkpoint and the most northern dorms building, and that's really the only area that has trees. Um, he uses tripwires, which we'll get into in a second. Um, and it says that he moves quietly and tracks his target for a long time across the whole location. So hopefully that doesn't mean he's like doesn't make noise, because that would be annoying. But he does hunt low. He does hunt low karma PMCs and low karma scavs. And if you are a just regular player, you don't have any karma issues at all. If you get it his way, he will fight you. However, it doesn't. It's not going to cost karma to kill him, and he's again going to be by himself. So you do have a chance to get his gear or whatever special stuff they're going to put on him. Karma, the only really thing that it, the only really thing here that says that's really anything. Value changes depending on the player's actions. What actions? Like there's who? What does that even mean? You can either be open play style and then decrease for a dishonest play style. What does dishonest mean? Does that mean extract camping? Does that mean like walking up to someone, voice lining with them, and then like shooting them in the head and taking their stuff? Because like people that play like that are douchebags anyway. So maybe they'll just get their comeuppance finally. The only way that it says that you're going to be getting it, you'll be getting a distinct sound notification. So you may get a beep, you may get a oh, you may get a ah. Like, who knows? Like we'll find out when the game goes live. Map to map travel. Nikito talked about this in a podcast about 2 months ago, or maybe a little bit less than that, maybe a little bit more. Basically, it's going to be a new game mode. How I explained it was there's going to be a game mode where you have a certain amount of time to where you go, like each map, you go to a location, you put your stuff in, you pay it, then you go to the next one. And you keep doing that until all of them are done. Once it's done, it will be available to just be usable for everyone. So hopefully this works seamlessly and is super easy to do. What they didn't talk about is you could transfer items as well, which is really cool. Like I don't know, that's pretty cool. So that's gonna be super good for early wipes. Say you have like morphine, or you come across a flash drive or any of the more expensive items, or a graphics card, God forbid. You could put that stuff in there, and it seems like it's saying that it'll work like the BTR, so that's pretty cool. Tripwires, thing that people are kind of worried about. They honestly, based off what this says, don't really seem as negative as impressions would be seen. You can only buy them from Jaeger. You have to complete a quest in order to do it, so that means a lot of the players most likely won't get access to this. It is not found it cannot be found in Raid, and it cannot be bought on the flea market. You like it says, you apply a grenade to it, and then you place it down, and then there are 3 ways you can disarm it. Well, technically 4: shooting it, by hitting it, or by having someone or someone else walk into it. So a grenade will also set it off. So you can like set one up, hear someone coming, throw a grenade, and then if your grenade shrapnel hits it and they're close enough, that grenade shrapnel will go off and also potentially kill them. That was just pretty cool. They don't go off instantly, and it depends on the fuse. So I'm assuming that you'll be able to use all of the different types of grenades. At least in the trailer, it showed impact grenades. I don't think they'll let you use the Vogs, because the Vogs have like a the one Vog has like a 2-second fuse timer, and that's too short in my opinion for this to be even remotely usable in a positive manner. The M67 grenades, those would be cool because those have a 5-second timer. But here's the cool part: they can be disarmed. All you have to do All you have to do is walk up to it without triggering it. And if you have a multi-tool inventory, it reduces the amount of time. So that's actually going to give you a reason to carry around additional of those like um, extra items. I'm going to be carrying around a multi-tool at least, and then you get to pick up the grenade and use it. And they also disarm after a certain time, so you can't like go into the raid, strap one down at like the customs exit and just be like, haha, whoever comes to use this extract at the game is gonna die. Yeah, they lose other stuff. Nah, it's gonna go. And unless they show up during the time window, that's probably not gonna happen. Bipods and weapon mounting. This is kind of frustrating in my opinion that they change it to the V key, which most people have their text to speech on the V key. I'm gonna have to figure out my keybinds. But I mean, this is cool because you can mount a window on like a corner on the on a container. Then you can use the bipod, which is Control V, on any suitable horizontal surface, which is cool. Reduces stamina consumption and recoil, weapon sway. Which really only affects the M60, which is a new gun that they added, and sniper rifles. Otherwise, this isn't too. Time will tell if this is like super good or super bad. New hideout zone. This is something people were really looking forward to, and this is something that no one really knew about. New hideout zone gear rack. You can basically preload your mannequins so that they have gear. So you die, go to mannequin, put new gear on. And it displays in the list of kits window. So this is going to be super quick to get in and out of raids real fast. The one that's the new one that people weren't no one knew about is the cultist circle. You can sacrifice up to 5 items to the cultist circle. The items are added up, and then you get a gift from the cultists. So you have to do this to leave the hideout, and then after a certain amount of time, you'll get a gift. Here's the kicker: if a value of a single sacrifice is above a certain threshold, there's a 25% chance to receive items needed for active tasks and hideout zones. So, what that means to me is, because players who have purchased the Unheard Edition have it immediately built, there is going to be a 25% chance that you can get things like, like the GPS little box, a sledgehammer. You could get lead X's. All of the things that the arrays for the solar panels, all of the things that are like super high end that like take time to grind out, you have a 25% chance to get if you do this, which most people are going to. Let's be honest. Now here's the other thing that's interesting, but this looks like it's just for PvE mode. Bear AI won't necessarily directly attack Bear PMCs. Same with USEC. They may not. They may become friendly. They may not become friendly. They may attack. They may not attack. Who knows? All this is subjective until we actually get access to play the game. So, like these are the things that they say, but like this is cool for PvE because this is kind of like a karma system because I want, in my opinion, it is a safe bet that karma was also added to PvE, and this might actually tell us how karma actually works with like in the game. So like if you don't kill your same fraction, maybe they'll be totally friendly. If you kill everything on sight, maybe they'll just be like, this guy's a fucking psychopath, and just fucking shoot at you immediately. Or maybe if you're more passive, it'll be like, okay, there's a guy over there with a gun. Let's just watch and see what he does. So, yeah. And it says faction interactions would be implemented and balanced further in both PvE and PvP game modes. So that's why I'm thinking this kind of will be a tell for actual Karma. And then all the guns that they added. 3 Uzis, a SMG, a pistol, and then the regular Uzi, which I'm super excited for. A new Val variant. 5 versions of the Desert Eagle, including the 337, which people were really excited about. No Beowulf. The M60. So, M80 machine gun. Can't wait to use this when I play with other people. And then they did some updated for the Clins, for the Keter, and for the Val. 50 Action Express. This is for the 50 caliber. New weapons attachments. They added new functionality for pistol grips. There are new grip animations, which is interesting. Grenade animations, which is pretty cool. And then a bunch of quality of life improvements. They changed... speaking of quality of life improvements. Smoothly adjust zoom. How are they having you smoothly adjust zoom? Alt plus scroll up, scroll down. So not as easily as as everyone wanted, but it's still a thing. You can now select grenades with G. Hold the G to have the access bar. It will display grenade with a pop-up. You can select the specific grenade by holding G. So that's cool. You no longer just have to like manually layer the grenades in your inventory with how you want them, because it's normally left to right inside your pockets. So this is a good improvement. Flashlight. To activate tech devices, flashlight by pressing or holding a hotkey. So you can strobe light affect people, which is gonna cause seizures. This might not be good. They might remove this. Because there are some really bright flashlights, and imagine someone setting it to, because this is going to be a activable toggle. Imagine someone adding a keybind to a third-party program that you press it, and then it acts like the strobe light effect on like some actual tactical devices, because you use that to like disorient people when you're actually doing CQB. And that can cause people to have strokes, and that may be a lawsuit on BSG's side of things. So let's not do that. Mouse sensitivity, you can change that now. Melee weapon has been reassigned to you. Why? It's silly. They made setup and long road easier. This is huge. They removed all of Class 6. Everything Class 6 off the flea and... not off the flea, off the traders. They changed the amount available, the type of ammo availability. So if he has under 42 pen, it will be on the flea market. Increase the damage of 7.62 by 39, 5.45 by 39, and 9.21 calibers. And slightly reduce the damage of 5.56. Finally implementing the anti-clipping system, and then there's a bunch of animation and graphics and FSR support. They have sound. Developed a component that tracks the position and rotates the listener and moves the source along a predetermined curve, changing not only the position of the source but also the exposure angle. By changing the exposure of the angle sounds, it becomes more natural. This is gonna fuck with people. This is going to make people so angry that, like, I can't wait. I'm excited. I can't wait to see the landmarks and the chatty chads be like, the sound's broken, I can't hear shit. But like, it's there. You can hear it. According to the text, it's on a curve now. Get out of here. Get out of here. They improved the headset adjustments, subgroups, frequency response. Oh, anti-cheat. This is worthless. This is worthless. So nothing new in the anti-cheat situation. Still gonna have cheaters. Still gonna have fuckfaces sprinting invisibly across the map. People flying around. People shooting you at from angles that they shouldn't be able to shoot you at. So good job. I want to say Nikita, but I don't think anti-cheat is your lane. Let's see. This is all just like small changes, bot points of PvE, soft lock, rogues, fix the incorrect display of KDA. Yeah, so all of that's just quality of life. So, I mean, basically this was 15, like a 20-minute video just going over the thoughts, my thoughts on the update. We have, I don't know, 15 minutes till the game's supposed to go live. When it does, I'll be live on twitch.tv/allwargaming. And we will start the beginning of the way. So, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Try to make it funny. Try to give my opinion in a reasonable way without being too cringe or too hyperbolic. But, check out the stream. You'll see. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. Peace.